it's almost that time. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Brooklyn Nets. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Friday, they'll take on Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And that game against the Hawks, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
So the Nets starting 5. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with Johnson, and it's man in at the 3 spot. And for the Hornets, at the forward spots, it's Miller and Bridges. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Plumlee in at center. You know, RJ, you can feel the excitement in the air. It's the season opener for both these teams.
The wait is finally over for these fans. Both teams hoping to kick things off with a win, so I expect a lot of effort tonight.
Now, here's Porter. Shot clock at 5. Here's man. Plumlee with the rebound.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. There's Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Bridges double team. Good work defensively by Johnson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Plumlee with the screen. Ball kicks to Dinwiddie. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Thomas. Porter with it. Bridges covering. Pass to Thomas. Claxton against Dinwiddie. Stolen by Ball. Inside, here's Thomas. Basket is good, the assist from Johnson.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
And so here's Charlotte. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Miller dishes to Dinwiddie. Ball against Thomas. Ball with the bucket.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Here's Johnson. Outside Thomas. On the wing, man. And stolen by Miller. Dinwiddie wide open. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Part of what makes Dinwiddie dangerous is he can score without dominating the ball.
Johnson finds Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Claxton the pass to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the 2nd overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
And Thomas is a very efficient shooter from those corners.
Here's Ball. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Johnson against Dinwiddie. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson outside. Claxton inside. He's covered by Ball. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Hornets trail by 3. Baseline jumper. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
Claxton a screen on Ball. It's deflected. Plumlee with the steal. Fires the 3. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. Ball's got 7. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
So it's Brooklyn now, following LaMelo Ball's 3. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Miller inside, defended by Mann. Dinwiddie kicks to Ball. Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. Pass to Plumlee. From outside the arc. Ball no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Claxton throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Miller outside. Here now is Dinwiddie. Miller outside. Charlotte needs to get a shot. They get the rebound. Out to Bridges. Miller surveying the floor. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Brooklyn trailing. Johnson outside. It's Thomas on the wing. From downtown, Hornets with the rebound.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Dinwiddie outside. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miller, that's for 2. No good there off the double clutch.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 1. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Ball. Bridges outside. Rebound by Johnson. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And then Johnson with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
So it's the Hornets now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dinwiddie for 3. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Johnson. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Hornets trail by 5. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on. And last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
Shot clock at 6. to end the run. Ball no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to man. Outside for Thomas. Driving to the basket. Count that bucket. And that's now 7 points for Cameron Thomas.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Charlotte making some changes. Diabate's checked in. And it's Knipple in for Brandon Miller. The Nets also changing it up. Wilson, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. And Martin subbed in for Johnson. Hornets trail by 7. Now, Mann. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Thomas with the ball. Outside, Martin. Outside, Thomas. Kicks it out to Wilson, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Hornets fourth.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Charlotte's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Thomas. Sexton the pass to Mann. Charlotte moving it around. Williams kicks to Sexton. Over Martin. The shot by Sexton, no good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
That's good from Thomas. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Here's Williams following the bucket by the Nets. And he drops it in from the low post.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
.144 left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Martin. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Cam Thomas. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged 24 per clip, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Honey's checked in, and Zaire Williams is in for Porter. Now here's Williams. The shake. Pass to Demon. Down low. Kicks it out to Wilson. Drills the three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
104 left to play in the first. Here's Diabate. Still without a basket. Here's Sexton. Good D by Williams.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Charlotte's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Sexton. Pass to Mann. Here's Knippel from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Here's Demon. Defended by Mann. Here's Demon. Back to Williams. Fires the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Here's Diabate. And so it's Brooklyn in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
They've got Trey Mann, Brandon Miller out there with Williams. Then it's Knippel, and it's Sexton in at the 2. So that's the Hornets 5.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
It's the Nets now. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. To the paint. Shot from 6. Demon, that's good. And the Nets lead by 9.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Miller outside. Over Wilson. Bank shot. No good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
That's the Demon. Here's Clowney. Kicks it out to Wilson. Nailed from three-point land. Wilson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
Hey, he can make that shot and have to respect him defensively.
Williams a screen. Mann with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Here's Knippel. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Sexton on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Sexton. Williams with the steal. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Martin. Pass to Demon. No good from outside. Hornets trail by 14. Here's Miller. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Grant Williams is checked in for the Hornets. And then for Brooklyn, Porter's checked in for Wilson. Mann comes in for Williams. And it's Johnson in for Demon. Here's Mann. Still scoreless. Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And so here's Charlotte following the bucket by the Nets. Sexton's shot is good.
And you can't let a smaller guard burn you inside. Still, you got to love Sexton's focus and fearlessness.
Here's Clowney. Johnson surveying the floor. Lock at 6. Porter in the corner. Here's Clowney. No good with the triple. Hornets trail by 10. Now, Mann. Pass to Knueppel. Back to Mann. Left side, Williams. Miller, that's for 2. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Miller's got it back down to single digits for the Hornets. And here is Johnson. He's got 5. Shoots over Mann. Knueppel with the rebound. Now, here's Sexton. Not a lot of room. Mann with it. To the middle. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Outside, Porter. Johnson outside. Nets passing it around. And it goes down 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 8-point game. Miller outside. Outside, Ball. Three-pointer. And Knueppel, the bucket on the assist by Ball. Knueppel's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Porter in the corner. Back to Claxton. Over Ball. Hits the jumper. And the Nets lead by 7.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Hornets have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Ball against Claxton. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brooklyn leading by 7. Mann in the corner. Pass to Claxton. And here is Johnson. Porter in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. Porter's got his second bucket tonight.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Claxton against Miller. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Martin kicks to Johnson. Mann in the corner. The Nets need to get a shot off here. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for the Nets. Hornets trail by 10. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Miller. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
Now, here's Thomas. Over ball. Thomas, no luck. Here's Kneppel, defended by man. Now, here's Ball. He's got 7. Miller inside. Thomas is on him. Shots good by Miller. And now just a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
It's the Nets now. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Kneppel. And they pick up 2. Kneppel's got 5 now.
With his sturdy frame, Kneppel absorbs contact without letting it affect his timing. Good to have in the NBA.
And the Nets with possession here. Now, here's Thomas. Johnson, the pass to man. Shoots over Kneppel. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Ball, the pass to Miller. Shot clock at 6. It's not going to go for him. And so Thomas will bring it up for Brooklyn, leading by 5. Johnson can't get it to go. On the wing, Miller. Guarded by Porter. Ball from long range. Buries it from 3-point range. 10 points for him.
So much confidence from Ball. Been doing that since he was a youngin'.
Thomas against Ball. Bounce pass, Thomas. Here's man. Back to Thomas. Over Ball. Thomas's shot is off.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Ball with it. Now Thomas defending. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Count it. And the Nets lead by 4.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. Miller outside. They set the screen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. And Plumlee kicks the ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ball's got 13.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Porter passes to Thomas. 5 on the clock. And Bridges with the block.
He has the length to send shots back. I like seeing Bridges make his presence felt on this end.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Nets with the lead. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Porter. Pass to Claxton. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Shoots over ball. Thomas's shot is off. Now Ball. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Look here now at Charlotte. I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they've still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. So now, looking at Charlotte, they got themselves in a close battle.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away, it's because their defense let them down.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But, Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with Johnson, and it's man in at the 3 slot. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thomas. And the 3 off target.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Outside, Porter. The Nets working the ball around now. Thomas against Ball. Johnson, the pass to Man. Over Miller. Man can't hit. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Back to Johnson. Outside Thomas. Man in the corner. Johnson in the corner. Offline with his three.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
And it's Miller penetrating. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Thomas. Porter kicks to Johnson. Back to Porter. Claxton a screen on Ball. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. He squares up and sinks it. Thomas got 10 points in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Miller outside. Pass to Bridges. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Porter.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And that one falls for Bridges. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to man. Here's Johnson. Over in the corner, Claxton. Back to Porter. Clock at 4. Here's man. Johnson, that's for 2. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Johnson finds man. Outside for Thomas. Pass to Claxton for the tie. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Miller. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Nets trail by 5. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Hornets leading by 3. Dinwiddie passes to Miller. Pass the ball. Over Thomas. Ball, no good. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Yep, that one goes in there.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Dinwiddie. Miller outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Johnson. Ball against Thomas. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And it's good for 2.
And a long combo guard, Dinwiddie can use that 6'5" height inside like a bigger player.
Man with it. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his first foul. On defense, Charlotte. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Bridges against Porter. With the fadeaway. And too long on the shot. Nets trail by 3. Right side, Thomas for the tie. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Ball, the pass to Dinwiddie. Shoots over Johnson. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Miller with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Here's Dinwiddie. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hornets. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Johnson outside. And a wide open look for Porter. Sinks the three-pointer. Porter's got 10 points.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Hornets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Miller outside. And the rejection by Claxton. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Johnson wide open. He fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Charlotte making some changes. Grant Williams is checked in for Plumlee. Knipple comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's Sexton in for Dinwiddie. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Brownie's checked in. Nets trail by 4. Pass to Claxton. Johnson outside. Outside for Thomas. Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And here's Sexton. Williams, a screen on Johnson. To the right side. Ball from long range. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got 20 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
To the inside, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Not just a scorer, Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
Here's Ball. 20 points for him. In the corner, Knipple with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Nets trail by 6. Outside Thomas. Pass to Clowney. And stolen by Miller. And Knipple slams it in.
Well, that's an emphatic message from Knipple, letting everyone know he's arrived.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Clowney. Claxton the pass to Thomas. Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. Here's Clowney. From outside, off the mark. Hornets leading by 8. Now, here's Ball. Outside, Sexton. 5 to shoot. Releases. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Sexton. Ball's got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Claxton. Back to Thomas. Looking to end the run. Rebound by Williams.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
And the rejection by Claxton. Down low, here's Mann. Johnson with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Mann. He's covered by Ball. And the Nets miss again.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Hornets making a change here. Salon's checked in, and a new group in for the Nets. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Martin comes in for Mann. Williams, he's checked in for Johnson. And Demon subbed in for Thomas.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
Outside Williams. Here's Demon. Inside. The kick out to Porter. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Hornets leading by 13 to the paint. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And for the Nets, they're shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Porter outside. Hornets with the rebound. Ball's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Sexton has it in the corner. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. 2 points. That one goes. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Williams against Sexton. Pass to Salon. And here is Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Sexton dishes the ball. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Demon. Launches it. No good. Shot missing. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Knipple out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Williams. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Sexton in at the two-guard position. So that's the Hornets 5. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Mann. Miller outside. Pass to Knipple. The three. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Deming. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets leading by 14. Here's Mann. Outside for Sexton. Over Porter. The shot by Sexton, no good. And the Nets shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Clowney. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Knipple. And the Hornets miss again.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Back to Porter. Shot clock at 6. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And out of the pick and roll, Porter showing great coordination, fluidity, and versatility.
And with the bounce pass, Williams kicks to Miller. Back to Williams for 3. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Deming. Pass to Clowney. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Clowney's got 5 points in the quarter. And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. A 12-point game. Now here's Williams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Inside. Here's Porter. Pass to Deming. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Some changes for Charlotte. Salon's checked in, and Ball subbed in for Trey Mann. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Left side, Ball. Over Deming. Ball, no good. Nets trail by 12. There's Porter with the 3. It's rebounded by Salon.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Sexton's shot is good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Wilson. It's Claxton high post. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Hornets leading by 14. Ball, the pass to Sexton. Miller up on top. Now Ball. Miller inside. Guarded by Porter. Wilson the pass to Claxton. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Hornets have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Pass the ball. Now Knippel. And the rejection by Claxton. Here is Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Charlotte leading by 12. Now Knippel. Outside Sexton. Here's Ball. Here's Knippel. Charlotte no good that time either. Nets trail by 12. Outside Wilson. Pass to Demon. Got a piece of it. Here's Knippel. Claxton covering. Here's Salong. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Salong's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. And then for Brooklyn, Mann's checked in for Wilson. Johnson comes in for Martin. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Demon. Thomas finds Claxton. Out to the right wing. Deep 2 from Ball. And that one's on target from the wing. Ball's got 27 points.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Man in the corner. And the Nets miss again.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Ball from long range. Brooklyn with the rebound. Porter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Johnson against Sexton. Johnson kicks to Porter. And Thomas has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Over Sexton. Thomas, that's good.
Just bailing his squad right out there. Sometimes Thomas seems to be better under pressure.
Johnson against Sexton. And Knippel now top of the key. Here's Johnson. And then jammed down. He goes right over Colin Sexton.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. Outside Williams. Pass the ball. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
Making it work in close ball, getting an agile finish.
Nets trail by 15. On the wing, Porter. Claxton the pass to Porter. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Knippel with the bucket. And that's 12 points for Con Knippel.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Screen by Claxton. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Hornets leading by 17. Ball, the bounce pass. Miller dishes to Williams. Ball feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Porter outside. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
This is his 2nd 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Outside Williams. Pass to Miller. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
That one is off. And some changes here for the Hornets. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Williams. Miles Bridges comes in for Knippel. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Sexton. Nets trail by 15. Outside Thomas. Pass to Porter. Over in the corner, Claxton. Doubled by Bridges. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Ball with it. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Ball. Lets it go from 11. Count the basket.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And here is Thomas. Porter looking it over. Thomas against Ball. 4 on the clock. From outside. No good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Dinwiddie. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Claxton against Plumlee. Claxton no good. And so Miller will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Outside, Ball. RJ, the NBA this season hosting some regular season games in Berlin and in London. Possible basketball markets moving forward.
Yeah, with the NBA looking at a new league in Europe, bringing the NBA games to these cities will help drive the interest.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
And all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Knipples checked in for Plumlee. Josh Green comes in for Miller, and it's Sexton in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Claxton is screen on Green. Here's man, guarded by Green. Back to Claxton. Pass to Thomas. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.